In the 29 years that ClassicMuscleCars.com has been involved in the collector car, classic muscle car market, we have sold some extremely rare cars. A lot of the people that bought cars from us over the years and held those cars and kept those cars wound up turning around years later, selling the cars, and made a good, huge, considerable amount of money in some cases. This is no exception to the rule. This is a car that you need to look at for a couple reasons. One, it's a car that's a really hot, cool looking car, but yet it's a car that has got huge investment potential. Now let me tell you about it. This is a 1972 Valiant Charger 770. From 1971 to 1978, they produced 30,000 of these cars. And out of that production of these cars, there was very few 770s produced. That was the car, the Charger version, that had the V8, which this one has. 318 automatic and a 354 sugar grip in the back. Now, just recently in Australia itself, a 1972 Charger RT, which is rarer than this one, okay, sold for $130,000. But this car, the 770, is the next step below that. It's like having an SS Chevelle and then having an L78. This would be that version of this particular car. It is an extremely rare car. When they produced these cars in Australia, a lot of them were sent in different parts of the world. This one was shipped here from Australia in 2005. It currently has a California title on it. You've got a great opportunity, a great chance here to get yourself in on the ground floor of a very, very unique, very hot-looking muscle car. And I guarantee you, anywhere you take this car, conversation starts up immediately. No one's ever seen them. There's only a handful in the United States today, and the ones that are here that I've seen and anybody else has seen is the 6-cylinder version. Remember, this is an extremely rare version of the Charger. It is a 770 model V8. So I'm going to turn you over to Jeremy. He's going to give you a quick go-around of this car, and I want you to give Randy a call. Randy is an expert with this car. He's done a lot of research on it. He'll be able to give you all the information you want to know. We have a lot of documentation with this car also. Give him a call at 847-526-5950.
Okay, let's go for a quick walk around this 1972 Charger 770 from Australia. This car is waiting right this second to go to the detail shop. The transporter is right outside. Let's go for a look on the inside here. As you'll see, it is a right-hand drive car. Very cool. And looks like it's got about 65,900 or so miles on the odometer. The interior is in good condition. And it's tan buckets. And these are reclining buckets, by the way. Very convenient and comfortable. Car is looking nice and laser straight. And nice, clean overall body. And now, strictly because we can, Tony and I are going to take you for a ride in this right-hand drive 770 Charger. To show you how it runs and drives and how it handles and things like that. Enjoy the ride.
I like to take my cars out for a test drive and a cruise. So anyway, this particular car has got a 318 in it, which I'm sure you know all the text. You're just more interested on the drive. This is a pretty good road here. The car runs and drives out real well. The radio works.
Yes, it does.
Works really well. Gas gauge works. The tach works in the car. Speedometer works. It's very stable. We're doing 40 right now. Brakes are good in the car. It's got the altimeter gauge, alternator, amps. We're not flying an airplane, right, Jeremy?
No.
Turn signals, brake lights, headlights, everything is operational. There is no issues. There's no problem. Also, it's got a factory tach. It says 770 RPM. Works perfectly. Not a problem. I guess in your country, you probably have a right-hand drive. I'm not really used to that too much here. I haven't driven too many cars at right-hand drive, so in the U.S. it's a little bit different. But it's kind of a neat feeling because I feel actually a little bit more secure being on the right side of the driver's seat on the road when normally you're on the left side and the oncoming cars, the driver's obviously on the same side as you. but it's kind of neat. I don't mind it.
Roll your window up, Tony.
Okay. Jeremy said roll the window up. I'm going a little bit too fast here.
Well, no, it's a matter of being able to hear you.
Now you can hear me, right?
That's better.
Okay. We're on a bumpy road, so the car's got good shocks. There is an issue. Look, I'm taking my hands off the wheel. Car drives straight.
No hands.
No problems at all. A little bit of history about this car. This car was imported into the U.S. by one of the chief editors from Car and Driver magazine. So he was kind of a connoisseur of Australian Chargers. And as I understand, this car is pretty rare. A lot of the cars in Australia right now are bringing a lot of money at the classic car auctions, and I would say that this car is probably worth quite a bit of money over there right now. It's got 65,990 original miles on it. It's a beautiful silver color. It's got the black Landau style vinyl roof in it. The bumpers on the car are like brand new. The rubber on it is older rubber, but it's a little bit hard. It's belted ply tires. That would something I would say to address is put a little bit better rubber on it. Probably a good set of radials would make the car handle a little bit better and a little bit smoother. But there is an issue at all with it. You can see as we're driving around the corner here, the car is doing a real good job. On the drive, it's real smooth. The power steering works exceptionally well in the car, and the car drives exceptionally well. Everything works too. I'm going to turn the air conditioning on now, which is the floor air, and the air is blowing cold in the car, so it feels real good. I'm going to turn it up. So I don't know what the temperature is in your country, but if it's going to be hot, this car was used a lot in California, and they have a lot of hot days out there. Air works perfect in the car.
It's cold back here too. I can feel it.
Excellent. So anyway, give Randy a call back. I know this is you requested the drive. That's a great drive. This is our test track that we just went through that we normally drive cars with when folks come out to test drive them here in Wakanda, Illinois, where we're at, which is 30 miles northwest of Chicago. So anyway, get back to Randy, and they can give you all the extra information, photographs, or anything else you request.
Here we are walking around the car.